just the basics. What does it mean to be an inverse? So I came up with a very simple function, and I put it in y equals 2x minus 5 form, like something you would see freshman year. And if we wanted to explain to somebody what an inverse is, you'd say, okay, let's choose some random points. So everybody, let's put down the number 1. And the correct term is maps to. When you use the word maps to or maps onto, it means when you plug in, what do I get? So can somebody tell me, what does 1 map onto? Anybody? 1 maps onto? -3. Awesome. 1 maps onto -3. I'm only going to do 2 points here. We're not going to go crazy with this. I choose another number, 3. I plug in 3. What does 3 map onto? 1. Well, let's make this a little bit more difficult. Let's put in a -2. What does -2 map onto? -9. Is everybody cool with that? An inverse says that if it is an inverse, you are going to reverse the mapping. So it says that if I have an inverse, I'm going to take -3, and when I plug it in, because ultimately all functions are is its ability to plug something in and to get an output out. That's what a function is. I have the ability to plug something in, I get an output out. So I'm going to take the inverse of this, talking about what we just did. So I switch the x and y. X equals 2y minus 5. You're welcome just to watch. And now I need to solve for the y. So I'm adding 5 to the opposite side. I have x plus 5 equals 2y. I'm dividing by 2. I could write this as 1/2 x plus 5/2, but you know what? That's making it too difficult. So I'm just going to write it like this: x plus 5 over 2. If this is correct, I will be able to map backwards. That means I start with -3. So -3 plus 5 is in fact what? -3 plus 5 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. It maps backwards. If I plug in 1, 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 divided by 2 is 3. And lastly, -9 plus 5 is -4, -4 divided by 2 is -2. These are inverses of one another. I can go back and forth between the original function and its inverse, and the input and the output just reverse itself.